What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and I literally mean back because I filmed this video earlier today and the whole thing was filmed in slow motion. So, because I'm trying this camera, it's Bobby's camera, but I'm testing it to see if I want one. And there's a little button on the top that I accidentally hit when I was trying to hit the record button, and it put it in slow-mo. So, we're gonna try this again. Okay, we're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy, and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. I am your favorite manifestation coach and your favorite YouTuber. So, if you would like for me to help you dissolve whatever is between you and your manifestation, go ahead and sign up for coaching with me below. It's always in the description box down here, and I'll even put the website right here. If you see me looking over, it's because the viewfinder is on this side now, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm in focus, which is one of the main reasons I need a new camera. Okay, so yeah, let's get back into this video that I already filmed. I wanted to talk about the fact that some of you, even though you watch my videos, you hear what I'm saying, some of you still don't 100% understand manifestation, affirming, and how it works. Like, you know what to do, but if you don't comprehend how it works, then it's not going to be consistent success. So I want to explain to you like exactly how it works, why it works that way, why I'm so adamant about affirming, why affirming is not a technique. To begin, the reason why my channel is very centered around affirming, my group is very centered around affirming, is one, because I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you. If you're on Sammy Ingram's channel, you're in Sammy's group, then I can only teach you from Sammy's experience. I can only teach you from my experience. I can't be on here teaching you about visualization when I don't use that. That's not genuine. It would do you no good, because what do I look like teaching you visualization? I don't even do it. I don't like visualization. It doesn't work for me. Affirming works for me. So that is why most things are centered around affirming. Now, with that being said, affirming is still not a technique. Is it a way of manifesting / kind of a method? Kinda. Because of course you could script, you could visualize, you could really stand on your fucking head if you want to. I don't care how you manifest. But when I'm speaking of affirming, I'm talking about thinking as if you already have the thing that you want. Thinking as if you already are in the reality or state that you want to be in. Thinking as if you're already experiencing the thing you want to experience. That is all it is. It is having the experience here so that you can have it in your real life. You can experience nothing in the 3D in your real life. And yes, I call the 3D your real life. Can we edit it? Yes. But isn't it real life? To me, it is. You can experience nothing in your real life that you didn't first experience here. So, you're working the system to your advantage. The way the system works is whatever you are continuously experiencing up here, you are going to experience it in your reality if you are not correcting it. Or if you want to, then that's a good thing. So, instead of thinking of affirming as a method or a technique, here's an example. Let's say you are affirming, my life is so wonderful, and you're doing it for 10 minutes every single day, 3 times a day. Okay, that's great. When you're not affirming, what are you telling yourself? Because affirming is just what you're telling yourself. What are you experiencing up here? What experience are you having in your mind, or what experience is coming out of your mouth 75% of the time? Because that's what matters. Affirming is just what you're telling yourself all day. What are you telling yourself all day? Aside from your affirming, what are you telling yourself? Because a lot of you, for example, are affirming 3 times a day. You're doing your 10-minute method. You're being consistent with it. But as soon as that timer goes off and something annoying happens, oh my God, my life just sucks. Everything's so hard for me. Everything's so annoying. That's what you're telling yourself all the time. That's the experience that you're living in your head. So you reconfirm, and then you manifest more things to annoy you or to prove to you. Because what do we talk about in my other videos? Your reality is just the proof that your subconscious has been told to produce for you. Your subconscious is just producing proof of what you tell yourself all day. Affirmations are just whatever you're telling yourself all day. You always have a story playing in your head. What story is playing in your head all day outside of your designated affirming time? This is also why I'm a big fan of robotic affirming, because that means that I am constantly telling myself that I'm having the experience that I want until I actually am having the experience that I want. You can do the 10-minute method, and then outside of your 10-minute affirming time, you're still reconfirming what you were just saying or telling yourself in your 10-minute method. That's great. That's what you should be doing. You should always be reaffirming the experience that you want to have, not the one you're trying to stop having, not the one you're trying to replace. The most dominant thoughts are going to be the ones that you create or continue experiencing. So if you're affirming 3 times a day, 10 minutes at a time, and as soon as that timer goes off and you're done affirming, and somebody cuts you off in traffic or something like that, and you go from, oh, my life is so wonderful, to, oh my fucking God, I hate people. People are so stupid. This is so annoying. Stop complaining. Make that a challenge. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. A lot of people's problem, if you really think about it, society as a whole is really trained to complain. And then with complaining, we create more and more and more and more and more things to complain about. So what if we just stopped complaining? What if we started checking ourselves? Because we realized that the story and the experiences that we're having up here are the ones that we're going to have in our real life. So what if we trained ourselves to not complain, to be unbothered, to not give a shit about annoying things like, oh, maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe they're just in a hurry. No big deal. My life is wonderful. My life is wonderful. My life is absolutely wonderful. That doesn't affect me. My life is wonderful. It's okay if it took a little bit longer in the drive-through. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they don't have full staff. It's okay. For everything. It's okay. It's fine. My life is wonderful. My life is wonderful. My life is wonderful. And train ourselves to just think that way rather than jumping right back to our old story. Because when we reconfirm that, when we go back to telling the old story, we go back to experiencing the old story. Well, if you want to experience a new story or a new state or a new reality, it really doesn't matter what you call it. It's all the same. I don't care what anybody on Twitter says. I don't care what Tumblr says. I don't give a shit what TikTok says. A state is just a reality. It's a state of consciousness. It is the current reality that you are experiencing, okay? And to get into a new state or a new reality, you have to think from it. You have to experience that reality here, and then you will experience it in real life. Let's practice that. I hope this made it easier for you to understand that it's not an assignment, okay? It's not your daily job. It is what reality, what thing, what experience do you want to have with your SP, with money, with college, with health, with whatever you're manifesting, or your entire life in general. What experience do you want? Live the experience here first. Keep living it, keep living it, keep living it. You can keep living it by visualization, or you can keep living it by a simple affirmation that implies you're experiencing it. Either way, you can't turn off that timer and go back to the old story and then be like, why are my affirmations not working? Because they're not a technique. They are the story you're telling yourself. And the story that you're most telling yourself is the one you're going to experience. Change the story. Change what you tell yourself. What do you tell yourself all day? What do you talk about all day? What do you talk to your friends about all day? What do you talk to your sister, your brother, or your mom, or whoever you talk to? Who's the first person you'd tell tea to the second you heard it? What are you talking to them about all day? Are you complaining all day? Whether it be verbally or mentally. Think about the experience you're having here, and you'll see why you're having a certain experience in your 3D. And the way to change it is to change the experience you're having up here, because you have control of this, which directly correlates to you having control of your actual physical reality. So what are you telling yourself all day? If what you're telling yourself all day is not something you want to experience, aside from your affirmation time, I'm talking about when you're not doing your affirmations, what are you telling yourself? What are you saying? What is your immediate reaction to annoying situations? Or to your SP if they don't do what you want? Or to money if it doesn't? What's your immediate reaction? That's the story you're telling yourself. That's how you know. So then you know you need to change it. Consistency is the key, okay? That's it. Consistency is the key. There's not a technique that's the key. There is not a magic formula. Consistency in having the new experience that you want right here is the key to having that experience in your real life. It's very simple. Don't let people overcomplicate it for you. That's all it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.